Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's me Tetsuya here, and for today's video. So guys, we have officially done it. We have just made the impossible possible. I never thought I'd see the day that this was gonna be happening. So, yesterday's Sakurai's presentation has revealed the final DLC character for not just the second Fighters Pass, but also the final character for Ultimate. And Sora from Kingdom Hearts was gonna be the last character to officially join the Smash Bros. Roster. And I just cannot believe it is still happening. Even after a day has gone by, after yesterday's event, I just really could not believe, and I'm still in shock, that Sora from Kingdom Hearts was in Smash Bros. I really just don't know what to say anymore. Like, I mean, words just cannot describe how I really feel about Sora at the moment. And the thing is, though, is that for the past couple of years, I've been talking about this character, and heck, he was my most requested character, next to characters like Crash, Rayman, Dante, and a few others. The thing is though, is that after Dante became a Mii costume, Sora then became my number one most requested character. And then I eventually gave up on Rayman and Crash because the more I look back at those characters, they seemed a bit, somewhat generic when it comes to moveset wise. And Sora kind of feels like a character that I really hope it was gonna happen, but also doubted that he wasn't gonna be the final character. And the thing is, when I look back at this exact Sora render, shown off, like an official Sora render, after seeing many fan-made ones about Sora, it makes me think that I am dreaming at the moment. This was a character that I really didn't think would happen, because I kept losing hope, but I never gave up. And so did the other fans who never gave up on Sora at all. And the fact that I'm seeing this right now makes it real. Not only that, heck, they even kept the Mickey Mouse symbol, the Mickey Mouse keychain on Sora's Keyblade, despite everyone thinking that Disney was never gonna allow it. Because for the longest time, like I stated, Sora was a character that everyone was requested, especially me. But there were some people who mostly doubted about Sora being in Smash Bros. Some that think that pretty much mix things up without giving out any proof, but some that are pretty understandable. The most notable fact is that Sora being a Disney character. And for those who think that Sora is like, considered a Square Enix character, just look back at the licensing system right here at the bottom of the Smash Bros. Website, and you can clearly see the word Disney as part of it, meaning it has been confirmed that Sora is really just a Disney character. Sure, he's still technically a Square Enix character, but from time to time, I've stated this before, and so did others, that Sora is actually just a full-on Disney character. And as I was trying to say, so many people think that Sora was a problem because of Disney. Not only that, it was also because of everyone thinking that about Sephiroth and Hero. These characters were also from Square, and from time to time, after Hero was revealed back at E3 2019, most people think that we would not get another Square character, meaning characters such as Sora and Sephiroth. But after Sephiroth came, everyone was thinking that Sora would never come, along with characters like Geno. And now that I think about it, Geno did became a Mii costume after, but Sora at the time was never revealed, and it still gave me hope that he still had a chance. But from time to time, after Pyra and Mithra and then Kazuya, it seemed that all hope was lost. But now that we're here, it's just still unbelievable after seeing all of this. But I do also like to mention that not only do we actually get the reveal of Sora coming to Smash Bros. As the final character, we also do get the reveal of Doomslayer, not just as a fighter, but a Mii costume. Now, I know there's some that are disappointed that we didn't get Doomguy as an actual character, but come on, let's be fair, guys. At least Doomguy got himself some representation in some way, shape, or form, instead of getting nothing at all. Like such as characters like Crash Bandicoot, who basically did not get any sort of representation at all. Not even a mention of a spirit or basically anything else. I think they might add spirits in the future, but who knows. But hey, at least we get to see Doomguy fighting with Isabelle once again. And how can I also not forget the fact that we also get a good look at the amiibos of Steve, Alex, and Min Min. We already did get the reveal of Min Min's amiibo back at the Kazuya presentation, but I was very curious to see what Steve and Alex's would look like, and I have to say, they look really good for just a amiibo. The model of the amiibo itself, the Steve one kind of reminds me of those Minecraft figurines you see on like retail stores. Maybe that's just me, but it really just looks like a Minecraft figure that was placed on like a small circle. But overall, the amiibos for Min Man, Steve, and Alex are really, really cool looking, and also they will be releasing next year on spring 2022. Makes me curious on what the rest would look like, and then also what Sora's amiibo might look like. I bet it might come out in like 2023 and all. And I actually want to mention another thing. Like I stated, most people wanted Sora himself, and that also includes me. But it turns out, as Sakurai stated from the presentation, Sora was the actual winner of the Smash Bros. Ballot. Back in, like, you know, Smash Bros. 4, there was a thing which is the Smash Bros. Ballot, where you can pretty much choose and vote any character you wanted to see in Smash Bros. That means characters that so many people wanted was like Shrek and SpongeBob, but we all know that those characters would never come. And the thing is, though, is that back then, Bayonetta was stated to be the actual winner for the ballot. And now that we know that Sora was now the biggest winner and the actual top 1 character, some people think that Sakurai lied about Bayonetta being the big character for the ballot. That's not really true though, because if you look back at it, and thanks to someone who stated this on Reset Era, they stated that Bayonetta was the winner of the ballot, but she was first place in Europe, but she was also top 5 in the West overall. Granted, I don't know which placement, and I'm very curious of what the other characters are, but Bayonetta was actually one of the few characters in the top 5, which is why she was in Smash Bros. But not Sora. And we also have to mention that Bayonetta was the first worldwide character to be the negotiable and most realizable ones as well. That kind of makes me think that Sora wasn't really among the realizable and negotiable characters at the time, and I think the whole Disney saying no thing was, I guess you can say, probably right now that I think about it. And the thing that I find that what is very funny about Sora being in Smash Bros. Is the fact that about a few days ago, right before the reveal of the character himself, we do get to see, there was a leak going on saying that Sora was going to be the final character, and I tried my best to avoid it as best as possible, even trying my best not to predict of who the final character is. But now, the more I look at it, this is probably one of the few leaks that were pretty much correct. Next to some, like the ASRB leak, and I think one of the other few leaks, I can't remember, but this was one of the few leaks that was just correct, and I'm very surprised about it as well. Makes me curious whether that was just a lucky guess, or the person from 4chan, and I actually have to mention that that leak was from 4chan, that makes me think that the person who leaked it possibly makes me think that that he has some sort of a source, or it's just some random lucky guess. Either way, the whole thing makes me question things. But Sora in Smash Bros. Still makes me happy in many ways possible. And really, before I wanted to end off this video, I just wanted to say a few things. First off is that thank you guys and the fans who never gave up on this character. They never gave up, and they never lost hope on having this character being part of Smash Bros. And as a character, and especially being part of the series as a whole. This was a character that that I've been requesting, and so is the other people. And heck, even there are some fans who doesn't really, you know, personally wanted this character as their top 1, but they definitely understand of why we wanted Sora in the first place, and that genuinely really heartwarms me in many ways, because I mean, Sora was a character, like I stated, a character that I didn't think was possible, and now he's here. And I wanted to thank all the fans who never gave up on this character, but I also want to thank others such as HMK, who pretty much held the torch on the Sora for Smash trend for like the past 3 years and all, ever since Ultimate came out. And I also like to thank to the people such as Tetsuya Nomura, the creator of the character designer for Sora, Final Fantasy characters, and etc., etc. Also to Square Enix, Disney, and Nintendo. But most of all, thank you to Masahiro Sakurai himself. I want to thank Sakurai for not only making the best game out there, but also the best fighting game and best crossover in all of gaming history. Thank you, Sakurai, and I hope you have a well-deserved break after making this game for the longest time. And so with that, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm not going to say my usual outro. I just want to say this: may your heart be your guiding key.
Like a Hellcat.